Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are painting something really sweet, a curious little squirrel gazing at a bright orange lily. I love eating animals and flowers together. It feels like a tiny story on the paper. And this one is going to be full of warm browns and fiery oranges, with just a touch of cool greens and blues to balance things out. So let's jump in. Here is a sketch I will prepared. A squirrel is sitting with its eyes fixed on the orange lily. It almost looking like it's wondering if the flower is food or just something pretty to smell. What do you think? Let's mix our squirrel color, burnt sienna with cadmium lemon, then add a little of Prussian blue and a touch of umber. That gives us a nice earthy brown with some depth. I will start with the face first, leaving the eye areas untouched. Around the cheeks, I'm using a very diluted cadmium lemon just to keep it light and soft. Now moving on to the body with the same mix, but very diluted. We are just laying down the first light words here. It's almost like setting the stage for all the layers to come. Once that dries a little, I will go with the more burnt sienna and umber for the second layer. This adds shadow and texture to the fur. You will notice I'm leaving some lighter areas, especially under the belly. Now let's work on the bushy tail. Same process, burnt sienna, and I will darken it up with umber for that rich, fluffy brown. Don't worry about being too neat here. Let the brush strokes suggest the texture. And here is the fun part. Using umber, I will paint in the squirrel's little stripe patterns. It's subtle but adds a lot of character. Alright, time for the star of the show, the orange lily. I'm mixing cadmium orange with the cadmium red light. First, I will lay down cadmium orange for the petals, then add touches of cadmium red light toward the base and tips for the vibrancy. Next, I'm mixing yellow ochre with green for the stem. Then I will use the same green for the lily leaves. Keep the strokes loose. Flowers always look fresher when you don't overwork them. There's another lily here, so I will repeat the same process. Orange first, then red light to deepen it. That way, the flowers feel like they belong together. To balance out all the orange, I'm mixing cerulean blue with the green for some cooler leaves. This contrast makes the warm petals pop even more. Now let's go back to the squirrel and add another layer of stripes with umber. This really makes them stand out without overpowering the softer fur tones. And here comes the most important step, the eyes. A little dark mix here brings the squirrel to life instantly. Suddenly, it's not just a sketch, it's a curious little creature looking right at those lilies. Finally, let's use whatever colors are left on the palette. Some brown-green from burnt center, maybe a little Prussian blue, to create a light background wash. This ties everything together without distracting from our main subjects. There we go. Our squirrel and orange lily watercolor painting is complete. I love how the warm oranges and earthy browns balance each other. It feels like a peaceful little garden moment. And if you enjoyed this, I think you will love my another watercolor tutorial where I painted a hairless antelope squirrel eating cactus fruit. It's another fun desert wildlife scene, and you can click right here on the screen to watch it next. I will see you in the next one.